Okay, folks, so our pastelón is out of the oven. It was in for like 12 minutes and I let it rest for like 5 minutes. You don't want to cut into it really fast because you want the cheese to kind of come together again. If not, it's not going to hold together properly. So, depends on how hungry you are, is how many pieces you're going to cut it. What I suggest is just coming down. I like to use one of these knives. They're not too sharp, not to damage the bottom part of it. And you want to come and cut directly down the middle. A little bit of oil from the beef. It's natural. You can remove it with a little bit of paper towel, or just when you scoop it out, it'll be fine. Remember, a little bit of fat is flavor. So once we have this here, we can then cut it again in half. Always work on your favor so you can flip the pan around to make it easier for you. And then we're going to cut it in half again for a total of 8 pieces. You can definitely cut it smaller or larger depending on how hungry you are. You can see how nice the cheese has caramelized, kind of gratin on the top part. Then you want to run your knife along the edges. Because the cheese will get a little bit crusty. You just want to make sure that you remove that there. So, once you've done this, folks, I think the best way to do it is how we do it back home. Just simple white rice. You can put your rice just like such. Look at that. Nothing like the smell of fresh rice. Then we're going to come right here. I like to use a double spatula method so I can get really in here. Okay? You want to loosen up that piece that you're eyeballing. Once you have your spatula in there, you want to work your spatula all the way in. And with the other rubber spatula, you're going to help yourself. Make sure you don't lose it along the way. And put it like such in your plate. To make cleanup a little bit easier, we're going to put a little bit of paper towel right here. And I'm a firm believer that less is more. So we use cilantro in the preparation. So we have a little bit of cilantro as garnish. Yes, you can maybe do some red beans. Maybe you can do a little sauce on the top. But for me, it's all about simplicity. It's all about tasting. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna indulge in this plate. And I wanna take a moment and thank all of the healthcare professionals that are battling day on every day